Speedfights, 50cc's. These are great little bikes, but you need to do little short often journeys. Okay, they love being ridden all day, zooming around everywhere, but they're not great for long journeys like 25-30 mile. You need to take a break. This bike person didn't. Now, first off, I thought it was going to be the piston. So you do the usual, you buy a piston kit, you get a reed kit, these little valves, reeds, and then you get engine seals. Scary. So have a look at this one. Bit of carbon on top, not much. Tiny bit of screwing. That's actually a really good healthy piston. So check the reed out, and what was happening, it would turn over, put petrol in the pot, and it go ba 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 ba, which is not getting enough. So the compression is brilliant on top, but I also need under compression to suck it through. So when I checked the carburettor, that's why I've got the reeds, I found that it wasn't sucking through. No matter what you did, it wasn't sucking through. There's only one thing left, and it can be engine seals, and this is what it is, this engine seals. So you've got to start taking the bike apart. On one of my other videos, I did it where I think I showed you how to split the engine while still on it. Well, that's what I'm going to do with this one, have a go. But today, take the bolts off of here, and it should wiggle off, except it's still stuck. 1 second. I'm always, forever, putting my nuts and bolts down and never know where they bloody are. Oh look, on the floor. Anyway, this one's a little bit here. I'm going to re-tap this one, because you can see it didn't really hold, but it's enough to hold it on for me there. Alright, here we go off. All this is going to have to come off today. You can see it turning, it's actually really good. Good healthy belt, good clutch. I checked all this before. Kickstart's brilliant on this. But as I showed on one of the other videos, to get the variator off, often a variator tool, but you can do it by placing this there, okay? And then undo the 14mm bolt, that will come off. All of this has got to come off. Say hello, chickens. Say hello, dog. Anyway, then you've got to come around this side. Exhaust has got to come off. All the stator coil and electric's got to come off, and then all the bolts got to come out. Stabilise it, stand, and then take this off. Then you've got a split engine, and you should be able to get in the seals, which are right in there and right behind here. They're horrid. On an air-cooled engine, probably not as bad as they could be on some of the other engines. Also, I've been told it's been overfilled on this one, so not you can see in here much. There's the headstock in here, and under here the headstock. And basically the bike wiggled everywhere, the steering wheel. Well, I know 3 weeks ago it didn't do that. So I know it's been magging it around. They are made, they will take up a lot of abuse, but not just constant long journeys. So if you're going to buy one of these little Peugeot Speedfights, they are great great two-stroke bikes. They get good speed out of them. But my top tip, just don't go massive long journeys. Give them a little rest, because these little seals, that's all that's keeping your compression from sucking it all through, and they just wear really quickly when you're doing that sort of abuse to them. I mean, yes, okay, this bike has done 16,000 kilometres, 11,000 miles, probably from new, so never been changed before, so they could have been on their way out-ish. Would have lasted thousands or more if you just took that break and not burned them out. Anyway, I'm going to take all this engine apart. Might be part 2 to this one, but I think I've done it before about splitting the engine and getting it all in there. Making sure that you put these nuts on when you tap them through, so that you don't blow the end of them and stuff like that. And yeah, I should get this one going by tonight. Right, bye bye.